it's super important.
What were you saying for this?
That's going to be the in case of emergency break. Yeah. So, hi, we're live! Yay! Let me send the tweet. I opened that on purpose. Ooh, did you want a beverage?
Yes. Would you like a beverage?
I don't have anything chilled.
I mean, you yourself are mighty chill.
Well, I'm a little warm right now, but we have guests coming, and our house, we had guests 2 weeks ago, and we kind of just like let the house go in between guests because I was like, I don't want to deal with this, and then my back got hurt, so I've been cleaning all day. So I am tired and a little bit warm. And I'm happy to be sitting and playing games with you because it's nice to have a game break. So yeah. So today, hey Eden, we are playing Bohnanza The Duel, or Bohnanza Das Duel, as I like to call it. It is a small, nice European-style box. It is it's tiny. Yeah. It is the European. Oh, I knocked this. There we go. Thank you for licking my toes.
Did we also get the European?
Yeah. So this is the German. This is the German Bohnanza because we wanted the smaller box size. The American Bohnanza is just huge, and so this is the same size as the German one, but a little bigger because it has more cards in it, which is interesting. And the camera's freaking out. So, Steve has a pile of cherries that he is consuming. If you're wondering what's going on with that. So yeah, this is an American release. You can get this game in America right now at your friendly local game store or online, etc., etc. But this is the 2-player only version. And I'm just going to tell you right now, I don't like Bohnanza. I don't really like it because the people I've played with, like, fail at the negotiating part in, like, super annoying ways. And so when our friend Nicholas, who was here, showed me this one and was like, no, I genuinely like it, I was disbelieving. But I played it with Nicholas. We played 1.5 games because our first game got interrupted. And then I immediately bought it. So Steve and I played a half game last night because he was falling asleep. But he knows how to play now. But you don't. Maybe. I don't know if you know.
I mean, do I know how to play? Whoever gets the most stink beans wins.
Not quite.
Hey, everyone in chat.
Angela made it. Okay. I don't know. Did you, like, take it out and look at it last night?
No.
After I put it away? I, like, put it away in very specific ways, and it's confusing me now. Probably just got mixed up. So there are 3 decks of cards. So there are the standard Bohnanza back-looking cards. So that would be this deck with the gold coin. And blue dancing beams. Then there is another deck which has the gold coin with yellow dancing beans. So this is the bonus deck, as they say. This is your main bean deck, if you would like to shuffle this.
Is it dancing bean and apple song?
I have no idea. Then there is a stack of cards going from 6 to 20 in even numbers. And you're going to lay these out between you and your opponent. Because this is going to be a part of the negotiation part. Because there is still some negotiation in this game. Then, while Steve's shuffling that in a way that will take literally forever.
Or figuratively forever.
We're going to die, everyone. We're going to die before he's done.
It was nice to know you, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for making it to this indefinite forever stream of me shuffling Bohnanza The Duel.
Yeah. Seriously. Shuffle the bonus stacks, and you're going to give every player 3 of these cards. Boop, and they can look at them. And then every player is going to get... Did you just, like, kiss your shadow? Ichi's having a Peter Pan moment with her shadow over here. Just a frame. Oh my gosh, can you see her ears? I think you can see the shadow of her ears. You can! Oh my gosh! It's so cute. No, keep having a Peter Pan moment with your shadow right there. Because it's on camera and it's adorable. Okay, so these cards... Sorry. There was a lot of chemicals in today's mopping process. It might be a little fume crazy. So these cards will depict kind of like set collections that you're going to be going for while you play the game in the beans that you plant. So this is saying 2 beans of one type, and then you have 4 beans of another type directly after those. So that's kind of what these mean. I don't have another great example. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. So this is 2 beans of one type, and then another bean that is a different type, and then directly after that one, another bean, which doesn't match either of the 2 types afterneath. So you have to get those sets to claim the card. You can claim the card anytime, which I'll talk about a little bit more. But that's kind of like one of the key differences on the 2-player game is you have these. You can also claim these sets for anyone's bean field. So Steve will be planting beans, I will be planting beans.
And that's interesting, because you can give someone a bean,
yes,
which they'll plant to give you.
Well, they don't necessarily even know how to play Bohnanza, so I need that deck done, please. I've been stalling.
Good job stalling.
Yay! Okay, so this deck contains a whole slew of beans. It's a very large deck. Which go from various numbers, but they're always even numbers, and they go from 6 to 20. And there's cute little art, and the art is always like a couple. It's like two beans.
Because this is the duel, so they're all couples.
So what you're going to be doing is in Bohnanza, and this is true in this version and the regular version. How are you not? There you go. I was like, how is she not on frame yet?
Speaking of being in frame.
Is that you can't change the order of your hand. So we're each going to get 3 cards, which we don't look at. These are just money. The primary way to win is to get the most money at the end of the game. And we start with 3 coins. We start with 3 coins because it's possible to lose coins. So after we start with 3 coins, we get 5 cards. And you can never change the order that those cards are in your hand. So you pick up your hand, careful not to change order. If you need to rotate cards, you rotate cards. But the order in which you have cards in your hand will stay the same the entire game. Because at the beginning of the turn, you have to plant the card that is in front of your hand. You must plant 1 card to one of your 3 fields, which has cattails on them.
After you till your field, of course.
Yeah. So you must plant the first seed that is in your hand into one of your fields. And it can be an empty field, or there's a planting rule change, which I'll talk about here in a second. And you can plant you must plant 1 bean, but you optionally may plant the second. So in this case, I'm going to plant this 14, and then I can decide if I want to plant my second card, but it has to be the second one in order, which I do because it's also a 14. When you plant beans, you can plant them into an empty field, or you can plant them onto a field that already contains the bean of the same number. So it was fine for me to plant a 14 out of 14 because they're the same. In this version of Bohnanza, you may also plant beans if they are 1 bean type higher. So I could plant a 16 on top of my 14s, and then eventually an 18, and then a 20. That's how you get the varieties needed to score these bonus cards. Okay, so once you have planted your 1, maybe 2 beans, the next phase of your turn is you are going to make a deal with your opponent. So you're going to draw the top 3 cards of the deck, and all of these beans that you've drawn, you have 3 beans. They are not going to go into your hand. You have the option of discarding 1 bean. Anything you don't discard, you must play. You must plant. The other option that you have is that you must offer your opponent a bean. And when you offer them a bean, it can come from these 3 cards, or it can come from anything in your hand. So this is how you can kind of like change the order of what's in your hand. So I would make an offer to Steve, but he walked away to let Xena out. So...
She's gonna go play Bohnanza The Duel with some of the denizens of our yard.
Yeah. Ah! What'd you knock over?
I wasn't even over there. But somehow Roca Rails fell off the shelf.
Okay. We need to get the floor fixed, because Ichi walked by the trouble spot, and the floors creaked. So, I'm thinking we're popping some nails, potentially, in that one part of the house.
Abby pops nails. Or she needs nails.
Yeah. Anyway, so, I have these 3 cards. I can make Steve an offer from something from my hand to help mix up the order, or I can offer him something from in front of here, or I can offer him something I don't even have, like a bluff.
You would never do that.
So, if I were to bluff Steve and say, I will give you a 6, and he says, sure, okay, he called me in my bluff, because I don't have a 6, maybe, right? If I had a 6, I had to give it to him. If I don't have a 6, he has called me in my bluff, so I have to give him $1, which is a point. So, on that note, I will offer Steve a 20. So I slide the 20 out so that we know what has been an offer. Now, Steve can either accept or deny this offer of a 20. If he accepts the 20, I give him a 20. It can be this one, or it could be one from my hand. Otherwise, if he does not want the 20, he has to make a counter offer to me, which is another type. He can't counter offer a 20. So that's why you have this thing in the middle.
Which, that's my favorite part of the game, because it formalizes something that happened in Bohnanza a lot, which is people just trying to get rid of their cards. So, I don't want your 20, I will instead give you an 18.
An 18. Okay. And Ichi's gonna bark about it. So Steve's gonna offer me an 18. The cat is laying on my hand. How do I feel about that? I will accept your 18. So Steve has to give me an 18 from his hand now. We reset that. Now, I can discard one of these 3 cards that I got originally. I'm going to go ahead and discard the 20 because I didn't want it. That's why I offered it to Steve. Then I have to plant what Steve gave me and my other cards. So I'm going to plant the 14 on my 14 row. I'll plant the 18 by itself. Actually, the point value is like almost the same. I'm going to plant this 16, and then I'll plant the 18 on that row. So I don't have to be planting these all in one row, but it's kind of a nice set, so I'm going to do it. So let's talk about harvesting. I'm not going to do it in a second.
I have the first player token.
I started with the first player token.
Yeah, and it's going to be my turn next.
It is going to be your turn next. Yeah. That is accurate. Abby is determining whose turn it is. So, at the very end of my turn, I can discard any card from I can discard any cards from my bonus cards if I want, and then draw back up to 3. Actually, anybody could do that. So, Steve could decide he wanted to switch his bonus cards up and draw back up.
I'm actually going to score one of these to show. So, this gives me 10 pennies, which are, hundreds of cents. And this requires, it requires basically 3 different types. So a triangle, a circle, and a square, which I would say is Tiffany's
14, 16, and 18. So he puts that in a square.
It always has to end at the end of the bean field.
Yes. So the last thing on the bonus card has to be the last thing in the row. So Steve scored that. Congrats.
So this will go over to my pile.
Yeah, and you get to draw a new one back up to 3.
I don't draw on my turn. I draw now.
Yes.
If it's off turn, that is cool.
Well, you draw in the same phase of everyone's turn. Okay. Then as the very last thing that I do on my turn is I draw 2 cards from the top of the deck, and I put them at the back of my hand. And it's important that they go at the back of the hand because, again, I can't change my hand order. So there's my hand. It's
also important, because the order that you don't draw them both at once. You draw one card. Oh, really?
Yeah, think about it. Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't really care, because you're drawing
anyway. They're random anyway, but...
I don't care, and I draw them both at once. But, let's talk about harvesting. So that's, I actually took my whole first turn. But we're going to talk about selling the beans, because the whole point is to get money. So on the bean cards, at the very bottom of every bean card, it will tell you a quantity and how many coins you get for selling that quantity of beans. So I will get 1 coin for selling 3 chili beans, 2 coins for selling 6, 3 coins for selling 8, and 4 coins for selling 9. Because of the multi-variety, it doesn't care what type of beans it is. It's just like all of these beans now count as chili beans. So I have 5 here, which I would sell to get 1 coin, which stinks. So I don't want to pull this field out. It's easy.
And that's important because each bean type has a worse harvest than.
The higher the number, the worse the harvest is. So you want to try and keep low numbers. But there's like a ton of 20s in the deck. There's more 20s than there are 18s, than there are 16s, and so there's very few 6s, so they're very lucrative to get. So yeah, that's how you sell beans. If you have to plant and you can't because your field is full, you have to sell something, and you can't rip out a field that has a single card in it unless all of your fields have a single card. So that is the rules of the game. That was my turn. Steve, it's your turn. Why is Xena barking?
So
She's guarding. She's barking at people in the alley. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to plant this 12, and I'm optionally going to plant this next 12.
Cool.
And then I will draw 3 cards off of the deck.
She's just being cute. Charles, I'm glad your puppy likes our puppy. Is it an angry bark or is it at least like a nice bark? Alright. I will tweet this picture that I just took of the cat because it is super cute. Also, I set up the camera such that we could do this today. I don't know if this is like nice or not. If I don't slouch, it's not weird.
I'll give you an... I'll give you an 18.
An 18, you say? I will accept that. Nice. Boop.
Okay, so I'll plant this 10 over here. I'll plant 14. No bonuses, so then I will draw 2 cards off the deck in the awesome way.
Mm-hmm.
You draw them one at a time.
Sorry, see previous tweet. I'm too lazy to look up the tweet. Alright, you drew? So it's my turn. It's my turn. I will plant this 18 because I can, which I will score this bonus. 1 and then 3 of a kind. So that's awesome. I now have 7 beans in this field, so I could rip it out for 2 coins, but I want to keep going on it. Yeah, I'm not going to do my second optional plant. Let's see what I got. I got a 20, a 10, and a 14. I offer you... Ooh, a 14. Let's see if I can do weird arms. There we go. Weird arms. Weird arms.
So what I'm saying, if I deny this, nobody else can offer 14, so I don't get to go back and take that 14. Yeah, I'll take the 14.
It's like you had to talk yourself into it. Sweet. Now, I can discard one of these cards if I want. So I could discard this 20, because if I plant the 20 on my 18s, it makes me so I can get 3 coins, but it makes getting 4 coins a little harder. So I don't think I want to take that. So I'm going to discard that. And then I'm going to plant the 10 bean in my number 3 field. And then I draw 2 cards the Steve way because I love him. And then it's Steve a turn.
It truly is the best.
Oh, and I replaced the bonus card that I scored. So it's like that's kind of the game. There we go. Thanks for watching. No, we play until the deck is gone, and we finish the bonus card round and the like giving people cards round, and then that's the game.
Plant the 16.
It's so Rosenberg. Every time I played it, we cuss out Rosenberg, which is because it's so good.
And I will plant the 6. Yeah. And then I will draw 3. Yeah. The words that we say. Ugh.
They're harsh.
They're harsh.
Ooh. Mommy like.
I offer you a 14.
You offer me a 14?
Yep.
Why? I deny your 14. Where would I put that 14? 14s are stupid. 14s are awful and a blasphemy to our nation. I offer you a 16. Oh, I just realized this title is all messed up.
I accept the heck out of that 16.
You accept the heck out of the 16. Okay. I will give you this 16. Not to imply that I have another 16. Just that I'm giving you that one in particular. See you, Joanna. Thanks for coming.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I will plant this 10.
Do you want in now? She wants in now. Or she wants you to go play with her.
She wants me to go play with her.
She definitely wants Steve to go play with her. I mean, I want Steve to go play with me. He's playing with me right now. We're playing Bohnanza The Duel. Get your heads out of the gutter, kid.
I'll just plant both of these.
I just like the bean art. It's always a couple beans. Granted, they're always...
Well, these ones in the middle all have various dirty tricks. So the garden bean has apparently painted a landmine to look like a flower. This bean has a trapdoor under that present. This one the green bean has poison that it has in a goblet. The stink bean has just a giant rock that
is over.
Did you... Or stinky cheese.
Did you draw?
No. All I did was talk about beans.
It's kind of the name of this game almost. Alright, mandatory plant. I plant this one, which is a 6, which is glorious, and I love it. And then I will need you. Okay. There's triple 16s. That does not. I offer you a 16. I offer you a 16. Ugh. Did you put one of my beers in the freezer?
Fridge.
That's not the freezer.
It's not.
You nodded your head.
Oh, interesting. So if I deny your 16 and offer you something and you deny that, you have to give me something from your hand.
Yep.
I don't want your 16.
Of course you don't.
I will instead offer you this 14 that you just never want.
Of course I don't want a 14. 14s are garbage.
No, they're green. Green garbage.
I regret my decision of not doing a second plant so immensely. So immensely, you all.
Can you talk about what happens if you have to discard one to drop down stinking? Did you say why it's bad, the situation that you're in?
I can't plant it.
Yeah, well, you'd have to sell, right?
Yeah, I talked about that.
Yeah. So you'll be tossing your cards for nothing and having to replace them with stink beans.
I don't want 14. I will instead offer you a 14. Oh, I can't. Dang it! I offer you a 12. Ah! I offer you my whole bean field.
Take it.
You take my 12?
Yeah.
That was my regret. If I had second planted it, I would have taken your 14 and I would have been fine. Alright, so I have to plant these 16s. At least 2 of them. And I don't have a field that I can plant them on. And currently I have 2 fields which only have 1 bean in them. And I'm not allowed to rip them out if they only have 1 bean. So I have to rip out my mega awesome...
Oh, you're not allowed to rip out single bean fields.
Yeah. I have to rip out my mega awesome bean field. Which kind of stinks. But actually it massively stinks because I only have 7 cards in it. Because I didn't accept Steve's 20. And I even discarded his 20. So I actually only get 2 coins for that. So I'm going to pick it up. And then I will take 2 of the cards, because that's how many points I get, and score them. And then my other one, the rest of them get discarded, and I'm sad. But I plant immediately 3 16s, which is at least worth a point. So that's not, like, horrendous.
3 16s? That is stone cold.
Then I am going to discard this bonus card, because it's horrible and I'll never be able to complete it. And I will draw a new one. Slightly better. And then I will draw my 2 cards, the Steve Kyra's Way, trademark pending.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then I will go.
And then it's Steve's turn.
I will plant this 14. Thank you.
That's the wrong view. We're doing this camera today.
Thank you for the 12.
You're
plant
welcome.
the 14. I will not plant the next card in my hand. I will draw 3 of these.
I'm trying to, like, make the best camera angle.
Whoa, well.
It's kind of in Steve's face. Can you... There we go.
Well, don't I feel silly?
Ta-ha. Did you overplant? You overplanted.
I way overplanted.
Nice.
That's the harsh thing about this game.
Well, it's interesting because it's like there's some planning. You want to make sure you've got a good spread on your field.
I'm going to sell this all for 2.
You want to make sure that your opponent doesn't sell a field that you totally could have scored points on.
Yep.
It's interesting.
It
definitely...
Oh, I have to offer you something, don't I?
Yeah, jerk.
I offer you a 12.
You offer me a 12. Do cats eat beans? Ouch. I could take it. Yeah, okay, I'll take it.
I will plant this 10.
Oof.
Plant this 12.
I don't like the base game. Nerfenstein in the chat says she only played the base game for the first time a few weeks ago and it didn't really grab her enough to buy it. She totally feels like she missed something since everybody seems to love it. I agree with you. I think it really depends on who you're playing with because of the deal-making part. And in my experience, everyone I've played with it's just the deal-making falls flat and makes me really annoy the game, and it makes the game take, like, way longer and is annoying. The 2-player I like because he did a very good job making a 2-player, what would you, it's not an auction, it's not...
No, negotiation, I guess.
Yeah.
The fact that you want to get rid of stuff because you can't change the order in your hand means that, like, it's good for me to give you something instead of you giving me something.
Is it my turn?
No. Alright, I will draw 2 cards.
You draw 2 cards. 2 cards, you say?
2 cards. I'm going to put my card before the horse.
We're not playing Fields of Arrow.
Can we play Fields of
Arrow?
Arrow?
We should stream Fields of Arrow. That
was a great game.
That was a great game. We should totally do a Sunday stream of Fields of Arrow.
I appreciate Rosenberg's games that inspired Feast for Odin after having played Feast for Odin, if that makes sense. It's kind of this like omnibus Rosenberg game. So like I appreciate Fields of Arrow, appreciated it after having played.
Are you having a conversation? You're being cute right now. Alright. Technically I'm going both ways. Yeah. You are a dog. Ah! A 6 came out. A 6 came out, and I just covered up a 6. Ugh.
I mean, if you don't want it.
My life is so painful.
You don't have to. You don't want it.
I offer you a 14, because I hate you.
What? No.
Yeah, 14. You love 14s. You love 14s so much.
Alright, instead, I offer you a 10. Okay, I might have to shut the door.
Rough. That's what your life is. Rough. Oh, it's everybody's life is rough. Shh. I know I'm being mean. There's lots of dog barks this stream, but I just can't bring myself to care. Das Duel, why do you do this to me? Das Duel. This is where I would be cussing out Rosenberg, by the way, just so you know. Like this is the part of the game.
I mean, Zena's doing your internal monologue every time she barks. That's just
Truckin' Rosenberg.
That lucky Rosenberg.
He's a truck driver.
He's a lucky trucker. Or actually, I should say he's another trucker.
I'll take your 10. I'm gonna get rid of this 6. See this 6? 6 went. Bye.
Why didn't you give me the 6?
Because I hate you as a person.
It's you do actually.
I do. I like passionately. Are we playing? We played this morning, and we went for a walk. We're gonna go for a walk after, and then Tony and Christy are gonna come, and you're gonna get all the ball time. And they're all going to work from here tomorrow and play fetch with you nonstop.
Ball time.
You're going to be so tired. We don't need to play right now. Also, we're live on the internet. She just nudged your ball to me closer. She's like, yeah, we're live on the internet. Play with me. Okay, right. And then I have to...
Okay, that's kind of adorable. I shouldn't encourage it.
She's being very cute. Daddy, come play. I think I'm going to get rid of this bonus card, because there's no way I can complete that. This is a worst one! Alright.
Story of this game.
Drawing. Truckin' Rosenberg. Can we have a t-shirt or just a graphic of Rosenberg in a truck, like a semi, just driving down the road, and it just says Truckin' Rosenberg.
Right, my turn.
I say mother truckin' a lot because of like kids and nieces and nephews and stuff, and I said it someplace and they were like, there's no kids around, you can cuss, and I'm like, no, it's actually better if I just maintain.
Okay, so I'm gonna plant, and then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this bonus card, which is 1, 1, and then 2.
Great. You completed it. This is something I can confirm.
And then I will play a second card. I kind of like that you can complete a bonus card and then drop other stuff down.
Yeah. This game, I will point out, has a fixed number of turns because you are always going You're always taking 5 cards off the deck every turn. So there's a fixed number of turns, and so you can kind of gauge how quick the game is going to take. Which is another one of the reasons I like it.
I offer you an 18.
You'll offer me an 18. I deny your 18. And I counter offer you a 14. Gotta love those 14s.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You gonna take it?
Yep.
Alright, there you go. Enjoy it. Treat it with love. Grow it as well as I'm growing my cucumbers in the front garden. But don't grow it as well as you've been growing the spinach plant, because you've already killed one.
I'm gonna get rid of that. 18. This gives me...
Ooh! That scores me a thing! Thank you! Because you have 1 type and then 4 of other types. Success. Success. And then I get to draw a new one.
Alright, so I'm gonna... This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this...
Did you put it under the cabinet?
This sequence is maxed out, so this is 4, 2, 3, 4. I'll keep the 16s. I'll leave that one, and then I'll draw 2 more.
Need to put her ball under the bookcase, so I have to...
And then I can choose to discard any of these that just aren't going to happen.
Yeah. And then draw back up to 3.
I'm going to discard that one.
Oh, hey, I have this one. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I think
5.
I just drew the one I discarded.
When you draw a new one, if you score it when you draw it, you don't get to draw back up. But that's the one I drew on that. So he just did his turn, so I get to draw. Did you draw your 2 cards?
I did. I can watch the dog through the see-through chair.
Yeah. Back. This is a great chair because it's cushioned, so I can sit on it with my bad back. Did you draw your 2 cards?
I did. I said yes.
Okay. So I will do a 14, and then I will do...
A green bean.
A 16. Do I want to do the 16? I'm going to hold out. No, I'll do... I'll plant... Oh.
I score! 10. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you score that. Well, you would have scored it here anyway.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Oh, oops. I can't change the order.
Yeah, don't change the order. It's very important.
It's cheating.
I offer you an 18. A chili bean, which I think would be your favorite bean, because you love chili and they're pirates. Did you not realize that they were pirates?
I did. I'm just. You got me there thematically. Like,
I'm selling the beans. They're his favorite type of beans to eat. I don't know. No, you don't. You like black beans.
I don't.
You like black beans.
I do like chili beans, though. I will instead offer you a blue bean.
A blue bean? I will take a blue bean. Thank you, good sir. And then I will discard one of these. Actually, I could just plant all of them.
Yeah, just plant all of them.
Just plant all of them, he says.
Just plant all of them.
For no reason. For no good reason. Alright, and then I draw my 2 cards.
One thing I do like about this is because the card trading...
Oh, I'm going to get rid of this bonus.
Okay.
And draw this one.
I'm going to plant both of these.
And I don't.
And then put 3 out.
Makes me sad.
I have no cards in my hand.
Yeah, it's a problem.
You're gonna bluff? I can't bluff. I can't bluff.
You should try to bluff.
You would immediately call me on it.
It'd be great. You should try it. I believe in you.
I offer you a 20.
That's a great deal. But I can force you into offering me other things that I would like instead, which is an even better deal.
No!
So I will offer you a 12.
I'll take it.
You're gonna take my 12?
I'll take it. Yeah, I don't want to give you any of this goodness.
That's fine. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy that beanie Soy goodness.
Oh, oops. Do this.
We don't play a lot of 2-player games that has smack talk. This game totally has smack talk. It's about beans, but it exists. Like, we don't, like, when we play, oh, Babel has a lot of smack talk. We should play Babel again when we're ready to file for divorce. Like, Cave vs. Cave doesn't really have a lot of smack talk, nor does Agricola. This game has smack talk. I like it. Ooh. Barky dog. Barky dog. We're gonna have to. We were gonna do a bonus stream. I don't think do a bonus stream.
We could do a bonus stream.
We need to take the girls on a good walk, and we need to vacuum this room. So yeah, we were gonna play One Duck Dungeon tonight after this stream, but the girls are just not having it. You drew your 2 cards. You did.
Yeah, because I only have 2 left in my hand.
I'm gonna plant a blue bean. And then I'm gonna plant another blue bean. Yeah. Woo! And now I regret getting rid of that 1 card because I totally could have done it now. Oddly enough, if I plant there, I could score a thing, but it's not worth a lot of points. Where am I at? I'm at 9. Perfect. No. Worse. Horrible!
Wow.
It's awful. I offer you a 16. That's a bad angle.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Take another little piece of my heart, you know you will. In the form of a stink bean, apparently. Well, I have to discard that.
I complete my own bonus.
Good job.
It's 70 pennies for 1, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Bless you. Yeah, each. Alright. Stupid turn. Is she chasing something?
No, she's playing.
Well, with the skin?
With the ball skin.
I don't think she's chasing something.
I wish you found something fun. Well, I'm going to take my turn. You want to go check it out?
Yeah. Tina's having too much fun. I must investigate.
Alright, I'm just going to plant both of these. So I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which would give me 3 if I sold it.
What you got? Oh, it's your feather.
Oh.
It's your feather.
She loves that feather.
It's a feather from a crow.
Yep.
Or a raven.
Well, again, she
brought it to me so I could see it. That makes me happy and glad that it was also not a dead animal. Ah! Hit the table. She loves that feather. She's being very gentle with it. You have to admit. See, that's what she would do with a crow. If she ever managed to get one. That's all she would do.
Variations on a theme. I offer you a 14.
You offer me a 14? What is it with us in 14s? I deny your 14. 14s are for suckers and for losers.
I love the fact that I can't bluff now because that is ridiculous.
I offer you an 8.
And I could sell before I plan it if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take you. Okay, I'm gonna sell this omnibus. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for 3.
Ichi! Ichi! You put the ball. Oh wait, I scored that. Yay! You put your own ball under there. You don't... Because if I get it out for you, you're just going to put it back under there again. Yeah. Play with a different ball. Play with Froggy. Play with Ellie. Play with Meatball. We have a Meatball that my friend gave me that she didn't realize it was a Meatball. But we have a Meatball. They both want to play so bad.
But they wouldn't... They'd have a hard time learning this.
Shh. Well, Xena would keep digging up the beans.
Yeah.
And Ichi would...
Who shuffled this deck?
You! I'm gonna plant the 20! Yay! Oh, I should have drawn a new...
I got a thingy. It's 5 in a row.
You're welcome.
5 in a row. 5 in a row.
Take a bit of that Kit Kat and go, go, go. I don't know. Oh, hey, that's actually not horrible. I offer you a 20.
Don't want it.
Don't want your face.
I offer you an 18.
You're obviously trying to achieve some sort of goal that you have. Sure. I will take that 18. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to put, so that is 8. Dang it. But if I put that there and that there, that's 10 on both of these, which will get me 4 points.
4 coins.
For each of those.
Dang.
And I will harvest them. Oh, wait. Before I do that, I was going to score these two, because I had those with my 18 track. And then I plant this 8. And then I draw that. And I draw that. And I draw 2 replacements. These are horrible cards.
I'm going to score this. I'm going to do this for 1 coin. Plant this 18, which is awful. Great.
Why didn't you give me the 18? Oh, you had 2 18s?
I did.
Like, why didn't you give me the 18 in your hand?
Oh, I didn't draw those.
See ya, Angela. Bleh. Rosenberg. I don't know why I stuck my tongue out of that. I hope Twitter gives you a smile. Interesting.
I offer you a 20. Okay, apparently Twitter did give a smile.
She did. She did it. She photoshopped away Rosenberg's face onto a trucker. Truckin' Rosenberg.
Thank you, Nervenstein.
Truckin' Rosenberg. That's perfect. I will save that to my computer and use it at appropriate times. Which is always. What are you offering me? A 20?
20.
I will accept your 20 because I have an open field.
I will discard the 20 and then plant this 12.
It's easy. Calm down.
And then I will score this, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 for 40. And then I will draw 2 more cards.
Such a barky dog. Alright, I plant this 8. Oh. And then I will...
Wow.
I offer you an 18.
No, I don't want it. I instead offer you 16.
16. 14? I don't want that.
Ichi, hush. That poor dog.
She's just tortured.
Both of them.
Yeah. No. No more barking. I offer you a 12.
Yeah.
It's basically a point. You're welcome. Think of this in the future.
Why didn't you just give me that 14?
But did you want the 14? Shh. Hush your butt.
I mean, I might have wanted the 14.
I know your butt isn't the one currently making these noises, but you need to hush it.
I would have taken the 14.
Your mom would have taken the 14.
She would have.
I'm going to discard these 2 cards, because there's no way.
You can discard one.
Yes.
Okay.
Much better.
I'm going to draw back up.
Hang on. I'm not done yet. Okay. And then I have to plant these. I'm discarding the 14 because screw you, Steve. And then I plant the 20s. It's not a big deal. And then I draw 2 cards. Whoosh. And then it's Steve's turn. She's just having a conversation with herself at this point.
I'm going to sell these 2 8s for 2.
Yeah.
Or for 1, sorry. And then I pull 3 out. An 18, 16, and a 16.
What are you going to offer?
I offer you an 18.
What is it with you and offering me 18s? I deny your offer of an 18.
Okay. What would you like to offer me in return?
An 18, incidentally. I offer you a 14.
Yeah, I'll take it. Did I? Oh, I had. This was my auto plant that I had to do. That's why I had to sell.
Mm-hmm. What do you have there? There was a brief second where I had it, but you planted the other 16. You planted them at the same time.
It's fine.
Which isn't fair.
It's fine.
Because when you planted the 1, I would have scored this. Ah. And you drew your 2 cards? You drew your 2 cards?
I did.
Okay, I have to sell these 8s for a coin. Very nice, very nice. To plant an 18! Plot twist. And then I'll plant this 10, because I've been waiting forever to do that. Oh. Oh! Oh. It's actually not bad.
Horrendous.
I offer you an 18.
I'll take it.
And then I will plant this 12. And I'll plant this 12. And then I draw 2 cards. And I believe, sir, that your turn is the last turn in the game. It is.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
I play this 16.
I'm shocked.
I saw this.
Oh, could I even score anything? Ooh! No.
Then I plant this 6. Oh,
I should.
I can't just plant multiple stuff.
No, you can't just cheat. Cheat and Steve. Cheating all day. Actually, could have scored that if I had had it in my hand. That's okay. What you gonna do?
Can I get a bonus in any way? No, I can't.
Both dogs are just so upset.
Yep. It's the day. I offer you an 8.
An 8?
Yep.
An 8.
Yep.
You offer me an 8.
Yep. 2, 4, 6, 8. Hope you don't mind I offer you an 8.
I don't accept your 8, and I offer you a 20.
Alright.
Yeah, you're gonna take it?
Yeah, take it.
Damn it, I should have just taken the 20 from you.
Should've just...
No, well, no, I needed a 20 from you. I shouldn't have offered you a 20. I should have offered you something else.
So I'm going to plant the 6, plant the 18, and the 2 20s, and with that second 20, I can do this for a coin now.
No, because it's not 6.
It's 4.
Oh, okay. So then it's the last round of the game. That was the end of the game. So you sell your remaining stuff. So these 2 fields are worthless.
Sells for 1.
And then this field has 6, which sells for 3.
4.
So each card and then your hand gets discarded and is useless.
This hands often are. I prefer manipulator claws or tentacles.
Then you count your money deck. You get 1 point per money deck, and then any bonus cards you also get the change denoted on them. So they still count as 1. I 8 to decline. What? So confused, Nicholas. Oh, I 8 to decline.
I 8 to decline.
Oh, I get it. Pun people.
I feel like you probably got it, but we'll see. It felt like a close game, at least.
Throwing bean cards everywhere.
Would you get Kairos?
I don't know yet. Kairos. 24 plus whatever change I have.
What?
Yeah. Well, because this is 15. So that's 24. And then the change from my bonus cards. Did you count your bonus cards as money? Each of these is a point, and then it's the coins.
Oh!
Yeah. So you did probably better than me.
Oh.
Yeah.
21. 28.80. Nicholas, thank you for forcing Tiffany to buy this game.
220. 26.20.
28.80.
Yep.
I forgot that these were 1 coin each, but it makes sense because...
Well, yeah, because then it makes it worth it to do the 10-cent ones. And that's Bohnanza The Duel, which is the 2-player Bohnanza version. I like it better than the base game, which we've already talked about in this stream. So, yeah.
Well, one thing I was going to mention before, but I think I got sidetracked. The negotiation of the deals are much less freeform in this, which means you can kind of plan around the structure. In main Bohnanza, there's kind of this, like, is anybody going to want this garbage? And everybody's wheeling and dealing, which is fun. It's almost that, like, everybody yelling at each other type thing. But this is very much like, I can choose to give you something that's either suboptimal, or I know that you'll have to come back and give me something. And then you don't want to give me something too good. And when you're low on cards, there's this weird, like, you want to offer something suboptimal, because otherwise, if they say no, you'll have to perhaps give them something that's even better.
So. Have your cards. Also, I'm realizing if I hadn't have given him the 20 and made him give me a 20, I probably would have won. But, you know.
Yes, because that's a 2-point swing.
Yeah.
Well, I had 28.80 and you had 26.20. So
I needed 3 points.
Yeah.
Give me. But I had a bonus that
It was close.
Might have been able to. It was a close game. It's a close game. I like this game. I want to play this game more. Yeah. You have to be willing to negotiate and kind of talk with people and plan stuff out. You can do a little bit of card counting if you're that kind of person in this game.
Especially with the these numbered cards, which I think there aren't as many of. Also, I'm pretty sure, at least I think this is how it was in Bonanza, the face value is how many are in the deck, I think. So there's 20 20s and 6 6s.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I believe.
Maybe. Could check the rules.
This
could find out.
Oh, they're called gift cards. These are the gift cards. That makes sense because they're all gifts that the bees are giving to each other. Yep, there are 6 6s and 20 20s.
There you go.
How often a variety is in the game is shown by the numbers in the top corners of the respective bean card.
Good to know.
So you can card count because you know there are 6 6s, and if a bunch of them have come out, you know that it's really unlikely you're going to get the pair or the triple.
Yeah. Sorry, Nicholas is just doing puns in chat.
Sometimes you are just sprout of luck.
They're also happy to field a good game.
Oh. Good night, folks. It's been great.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was like on the hour. That was a pretty good stream.
Good bonus. Good bonus.
That wasn't a bonus stream. That was a stream. That was a Thursday stream.
Oh, right, because Thursdays aren't bonus streams anymore.
Because we just have too much to stream. When that pile on the floor behind me is gone, Thursdays will go back to being a bonus stream. But for now, pile's still there.
I do wish we could do that bonus stream of One Deck Dungeon, but it's not.
I do too, but the dogs are just, like, crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe in, like, an hour, if we vacuum and play with the dogs and, like, they get a good walk and we eat dinner, we might be back in an hour playing One Deck Dungeon. Maybe. We'll see. If you are in a time zone where it makes sense that you watch a later bonus stream, I guess keep your eyes out if you're interested in watching One Deck Dungeon. I would like to play it again. We do have, we have to fold laundry, we have to vacuum, we have to walk the dogs. I don't think it's going to happen, but who knows? We also have to go to the airport and pick up our friends at 10 o'clock, so...
Oh yeah, we got them shipped, didn't we?
No.
Yeah, we got our friends shipped to the airport.
No, they flew. Alright.
Truck and Rosenberg.
Thank you for tuning in and watching tonight's episode of Steve and Tiffany Play Something. We are happy that you were here to watch. If you're watching live, we're happy that you're hanging out with us. And if you're not watching live, you're watching in the future, I hope this was informative in some way to you in regards to this game. And I hope that you have a chance to sometime swing by and watch us live.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And if you've played Bohnanza or if you've played The Duel and you're watching this at a later date, let us know down below. Like, is there one that you like better?
There's so many Bonanzas out there. I know
Is there a favorite Bohnanza?
Yeah, I know a lot of people like the Bohnanza dice game. I'm not a massive fan of it, but, yeah. What is your favorite Bohnanza game if it's not this one? This one is by far my favorite, which is, I don't like many of them, so that would probably be why. I don't like any of them, really. So, yeah. What is your favorite Bohnanza game? Let me know in the comments down below. Chat, if you're watching, you'll just have to watch it. You'll have to leave it as a comment in the comments area. So, yeah. Yeah.
Also, we didn't have to pay for a third bean field in this game.
Oh, is that a thing in the other one?
Yeah, in the regular Bohnanza, you have to buy that third bean field. See,
I just don't even bother. Why do we own this? Aside from it being a German souvenir.
Because it's awesome.
It's never been opened.
It's awesome.
The cards are still in shrink.
Because it's a tiny Bohnanza. Look, there's Al Capone, Werfel Bohnanza dice, Bohnanza.
We made my family buy a copy of Bohnanza.
We learned the word expansion set.
Yes.
We did make your family buy a copy of Bohnanza. We need to teach it to them. And then Ladybone.
Great.
And they all have little QR codes.
Ladybone. Yep. Werfel Bohnanza is the one that everybody loves. That's the dice one, I think. The disco dice one. So yeah, anyway. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. The next stream might be later tonight. Probably won't be. Might be this weekend. Probably won't be. Otherwise, it's Tuesday, and it will be the bumped stream of Rhine River Trade with John. If John can't make it and we don't have another third player, I don't know what it's going to be, but that is what we are trying to get played on Thursday, would be Rhine River Trade. So, yay!
Alright, well, thanks for watching.
Alright, coolies. Also, Nicholas says, some of the other Bohnanza expansions are basically, do you wish you were playing something else, but also Bohnanza? I can kind of see that.
Didn't we, that one time we played Bohnanza, didn't we play High Bone? They were like buildings or something, or almost played it?
I don't know. That wasn't me. I don't
but yeah,
think.
do you wish you were playing something else, but also Bohnanza? I feel like that would be a good thing on the box. That's Bohnanza.
Oh, God. Mario-themed Bohnanza. You plant the toads. Alright, we're done!
Alright, good night, y'all.
Good night.